Ricky's highly anticipated triumph versus Beta. Hey everybody, WALTY Wanderers, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage. Today's ready to do a little moto whistle blowing. We got a good one today. Welcome to the Hurt Locker Beta and Triumph. We're going to blow the lid off of this one, friends. First of all, let's not sugarcoat it. Ricky clearly is getting Triumph some serious preferential treatment. I mean, listen, friends, this is about as preferential treatment as you can get in the industry today. Beta is getting a zero preferential treatment. Zero. This is insanity. Starts off strike one. Strike one is Ricky. Remember all the teaser posts that he was trying to post on Instagram, like Kickstart Kenny did when he was toying around with which bike he was going to ride, and he owned the offseason. Everybody was following Kenny, nobody following anybody else. It was all about Kenny. Melted the internet. Well, Ricky clearly tried to take a page out of Kenny's book and teaser pics. And
hey guys, it's Ricky Carmichael, Monster Energy SMX champion.
Isn't that curious the way Ricky's always first Monster Energy didn't sponsor the series back when he was winning titles. Then all of a sudden he's a Monster Energy. Now he's an SMX champion. He's whatever series is going on, he's the champ. But he's clearly in Monster's pocket now. Clearly endorsed by Monster. So the reality is he tried to do teaser pics with sneak peeks and I might ride and this and that and just trying to create this media buzz. I'm sure all these corporate suits in some conference room.
They're like, yeah, Ricky, what do you think we should do? Well, I think we should do like maybe teaser pics on social media.
Derived. It's all purely derived. But it gets better or worse depending on how you look at it. Then where do we get to finally see the bike unveiled in all its glory? At the SMX Super Duper Round 3 playoffs at LA Memorial Coliseum. And he even put Jeff Stanton on a bike out there. Couldn't hit any jumps, but he popped a couple wheelies for us on it. And then Ricky went around the track on the bike, complete hyped up. And while I appreciate at least seeing some form of an intermission show other than just little electric bikes or mini bikes, this was clearly preferential treatment, but it gets better or worse again, depending on how you look at it. So now we've learned that it's going to have the 450 debuted over in Europe, and the title sponsor will be who? Makita? No. Rockstar? Monster! Monster is now, so clearly this is going to be a Monster Energy Triumph Racing bike at some point here in America, if not the first round at A1 in the 250 class, which is what they're going to bring out first here in America. Whew. So I think this is a little bit unfair for Beta. I know I've heard talks of maybe Ducati coming in, right, with the bike as well. Maybe even Kenny Roczen to ride the thing. I think Ducati would have a better shot than Beta. But, I mean, Beta's been making bikes for a long time, but they're now going to come and field an effort here in America. But you got to understand, like, the bike has clearly got, you know, the odds are stacked against Beta doing anything. And when you have all the hype around Ricky, Triumph, and big sponsors backing it, Beta doesn't have any of that. So we asked it here on the community page of the channel. If you're new, my advice, subscribe, give the video a like, jump into the comments, pull a tear off, do some bench racing, and jump over to the community page and participate in some of the polling. We asked it. All right, okay, dudes, here it is, man. Here's the question. You guys can jump over. The poll's still going, still live. We're going to reveal it here in some of your comments here in a second as well. We asked it. A1, here it comes. That's the next big moment we have. A1 is going to be a barn burner. It's going to get hyped. Hyped up. Huge hype. Always hyped. Great race. We don't have Vegas anymore to wrap this thing up with, so we get A1. A1 in Vegas, always the best rounds in Supercross. But now we just have an A1. No more Vegas. I don't know what happened. The series completely dropped it because they didn't want to pay the price tag that apparently Vegas wanted to keep it there. It's safe. I don't care if you have to operate at a loss. Get this thing to Vegas. Asked it. A1, you're going to have Evan Ferry, one of the highest touted 250 amateurs going pro, and he's going to be on the Triumph at A1 in the 250 class with all the hype and all the equipment and all the R&D and all the special treatment. And you're going to have Colt Nichols. Colt Nichols, who was the redheaded stepchild over at Honda, couldn't keep a ride, couldn't garnish another factory ride, other than now he'll be coming in on a 450 Beta. So we'll have Colt debuting the Beta in the 450s and Evan Ferry debuting the Triumph Monster, or whatever it's going to be, 250 at A1. Who does better? Who's going to do better? Who's going to have a better finish? Because this is a big moment for both brands. They're both debuting. You got Ricky behind one and Colt Nichols behind the other. Whew. I mean, gosh, that doesn't sound good, does it? Well, you'll be surprised. Let's jump over to the polling and a few comments, then we'll meet back here to wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, race fans, buckle up and strap in. Hang on to your hats and your glasses when asked on the WALTY Wanders community page of the YouTube channel. Beta versus Triumph at A1. The better debut will go to Colt on the 450 or Ferry on the 250. 74% of you said Colt Nichols, while 26% of you said Ferry. Go ahead and jump in and read a few comments. The Reed pulls a tear off and says, I have more faith in Colt, simply just because he's a Supercross champion. I think both bikes will be about equal. Abba Dabba Doo hits the whoops and says, Colt masters the Beta and will have a great finish at A1. Spode Boy throws on his open face and says, Beta is already an established brand with years of experience in off-road racing. Triumph is still in its infancy. Our boy Joe Dill hucks the triple and comes in with, Colt should do well. He's always been a consistent, at least top 10. Ferry should do well, possibly a top 10 in 250s. Kevin Snow throws a goon air off the finish line jump with Dale Jr. on a Harley electric glide. Mike Hudge gets some whiskey throttle and goes, Team Beta all the way. Triumph, the RC failure of motocross. Ouch. Thanks to everybody who participated in the poll and left a comment. Feel free to jump over there and pick it back up. Bring your tear-offs. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. And there you go. Whoa, Ricky. Ricky, listen up, dude. The fans. I thought everybody loved you, Ricky. You're the GOAT. Apparently, if we were forced to put our money where our mouth was, if we were betting on this thing, who's going to have a better finish right at the moment? Beta, people are saying Colt Nichols is going to come out and put a better finish on his Beta than your rookie phenom is on this big, fancy, expensive Triumph Moto. That's what's up, Ricky. This is not good. This is not good because here's what's up, in my opinion. I just like to hype this stuff up. I mean, it's fun, right? We're just bench racing. We're saying the things that nobody else is willing to say here on the internet. Things that you've thought, but nobody has the cojones to actually say it in public form. Ricky, you didn't melt the internet when you did those teaser pics because it was see-through and obvious how you're trying to just leak stuff out and juice it for everything you could. Some Wall Street suit conference room decided to do a PR team. Or you yourself. Didn't melt the internet, did it? You debuted that thing in the LA Coliseum, didn't you? You got preferential treatment, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it was a huge success. Personally, I would have found any other rider that's capable of doing a full hot lap, because even Ricky didn't do a full hot lap. He hit one or two of the jumps and went up and down the peristyle. And then Stanton just followed him around a little bit, and then they waved at the crowd. That didn't really go too great. And then now we're hearing the 450 ain't going to come to America. It's going to go to Europe with Monster. I think just roll it. Bring it. If you're good, you're the GOAT. Come out and come out swinging. Come out hard and heavy. Guns a-blazing. That's what I think you need to do, my friend. But, hey, what do I know? I'm just Walty over here. Been around for a while. Love the sport more than anybody else, or just as much as rather than anybody else, probably more than many, maybe even more than Ricky himself. Ricky likes to get paid. Walty don't care. You don't see me here promoting rainbows and sunshine and today's sponsor, and I need you guys to go over to the... No! That's not how we're doing it. We're going to continue to give straight talk as we read between the moto lines and look between the economic moto ruts. And I think we looked through a few just now. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a moto guy. Wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested Ricky, welcome to the swimming pool. It's your turn to come silence the critics. It can be done. The bike should have every opportunity to do it. It's got you behind it and a gazillion dollars, I'm sure. But at the moment, the redheaded stepchild bike Beta is the favorite to log a better finish at A1. In the meantime, Walty will be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars. I'll see you on the next video.